Welcome friends, LostScarf here, and it's time for the one-shot. Today I'm going to show you Lichdom Battlemage from Xaviant. They're the ones who made The Culling, and this is a game where you play a battle mage. What's cool about this game is, well, you're a mage. You cast spells, you can block with spells, and you cast more spells. You don't have to worry about mana, it's just all about casting things. You can build up your attacks to make them bigger and cooler and explodier, which is the awesome. So, this game has this one caveat to it. I recommend it. One little caveat. That is, it's a $40 game, and I don't think it's worth 40 bucks. I think it's about worth half that. It's a beautiful game. It's made in CryEngine. It looks really nice. The gameplay is not bad. It's just extremely repetitive. Extremely repetitive. And you just run around and shoot things. That's basically Doom, but Doom is done way better. And this is extremely subjective thing, but it's something I gotta say. It's just, don't feel 40, feel like 20. That's it. So, in this game, you're going from basically one point to another and just killing things on the way there. That's why I said Doom, because that's what you're doing in Doom as well. Any first-person shooter that's just killing things, that's what it is. But in this game, you get 3 sigils, and I'll show you the ones I have so far. I've got Fire. Okay, so I've got Ice, just to show the names. Ice, Fire, and I got Necromancy, and I got Kinesis. Now, when you first start the game, you first get Fire, then you get Ice, and then you get Kinesis, and then after you beat the first area, you unlock Necromancy. That's one unlocked here. Some other sigils are like Lightning and Corruption, and there's 8 in all, and you can only have up to 3 of them at any given time. So you have 1, 2, and 3, like so. Fire is your Destruction one, a lot of damage coming out of there. Necromancy, you summon a minion, you can just do work with a minion, it's pretty great. And then Kinesis, you hold things down, it's like gravity-based kind of stuff going on there. And then Ice, you're slowing down your enemies. Now, there's custom spell building in this game, and I'll show you that in a couple minutes. Let's go do some combat really quick. But tell me what's going on. So, in this game, some evil cult came, kidnapped your sister, or murdered your wife, depending on if you're the male or the female. I'm playing the female, so my sister's been kidnapped, and they sold her into slavery, which is a dick move. And then there's my, that right there is my minion. With my Necromancy, that's my minion. Whatever I hit with my spell, that's who it attacks. That's what's going on there. So I got this spell, and I got defense shielding. Now, you take less damage when you're blocking, and if you time it right, you blast it back at him. Like so. I just blasted these spells back at that guy with the fire. So you have to time it right. If you don't time it right, it just doesn't look as cool, and I'm not timing it right now. That's great. Try again. Here we go. Nope, got shot. But we're going to stop doing that now and just go attack. There we go. Now, with the spacebar, you have the ability to dash, or if you have the shield I have, you teleport. So, teleport a short distance. And I, explode, which is great. Why do I explode? Is that I don't think that's my summon. I hope that's not my summon that's dead. It's just a pretty game. It's a pretty nice looking game. It's just, there's not a lot to it. It's just a really nice looking steak that isn't really very filling. That's the best way I can put it right now. But I like it. That's why I recommend it. I wish there was more to it. That's the problem. And if you're wondering about aiming, it's really whatever you're vaguely aiming at is what you shoot at. Oh crap, I got iced. Uh-oh. Whatever you're vaguely aiming at is what you're shooting at. I think I need to kill something, summon another one of my minions. Go! There you go, that thing's marked. Yeah, let's see my summon. I think I gotta kill something to summon another one. Yeah, there you go. Now I got another minion. So there, hold F to retain this minion up to 3. I go. Well, dang it, he disappeared. So yeah, you gotta kill things to gain minions. Okay, minion, would you like to attack him? Thank you. Oh, boss, this guy's still here. Okay, I've lost 2 of my shields. So you get hurt enough, you lose a shield. And that's the bottom left corner. And if you lose all your shields, well, you're dead. Now, you see in the top left is pickups. You gotta pick up a shield right here. And you see in the top left is just sigils you'll pick up when you're killing enemies. And you can find sigils as well. And actually, I want this. Make it a bit. I killed it too fast. Now, as you're going through, you're going to find this. You're going to find these echoes of what happened to people before you.
Our prince is now king, and he has granted me a domain where we will be unchallenged. These lands have been brutal and desolate since the moon broke, but to us, they will be paradise. Here, the disciples of Malthus will hunt.
So that's the guy we want to murder horribly. That's the guy. So, a couple more minutes, and then I'll show you the crafting in this game, which is pretty interesting. One thing I want to show you right now is tutorials. I like how they do tutorials. You just go over here, play, and it shows you how it works. Targeted casting, Just shows you how that works. You're just shooting at the thing. That's an ice blast right there. Shows you how blocking works in the game. There's all these different things. There's one thing I wish they showed you, and that is what each thing's about. Like, I did not know what necromancy does. I've had to figure out what necromancy does, which is unfortunate. Yeah, if you block the right time, it's called galvanize, and then these are AoE attacks. So those are the 3 different things you have: targeted casting, blocking, and AoE casting. And then you have your different sigil selection right here. It shows. Just showing that, like, okay, which sigil you want? You want to use your fire? And it's just showing the different things, and you can have different versions of these. I see there's lightning, so like that, and that's more of a splash right there. And the first ice ability I got was an ice beam, and I should show that. Whoops, wrong one. So next time we get to a thingy, I'll use ice so I can show you what ice is all about. But you can have fire beams instead of fireballs. Like, you can also have ice balls and ice beams. You can also have a pool of fire, or a big explosion of fire. And just, the different spells just do different things. Whatever you feel you want to do with them is a thing you can do. I'm going to go ahead and just use Kinesis on the next thing I've hit. So what happens is when you do Kinesis, you weigh them down, and then it makes them easier to hit with criticals and you take more damage. So I think I'm keeping this guy. Yeah, I think I'm keeping that guy. Okay. Alright, if you're lost, hit V. I'm glad this exists. So I got to go over here. Now, oh, how death works out is... Oh, hey, buddy. This is the Griffin.
Son of a bitch. Shax is inhuman. Just... I'll see for yourself.
Do I wanna? I guess I'm gonna. Okay, let's go. What did he do? What did he do? Oh, we're about to see.
Magnificent shot, your lordship.
He led me a good chase, that one.
I do prefer the strong runner. Of course. Only the best will do, my lord.
Oh! Cannibalism. Oh.
A strong runner?
Eesh. Well, that is, bleh. Okay, so, one thing is you can do fast traveling. I have no clue why we should do fast traveling yet. Like, going back to any of these places doesn't really... I guess if you're looking for collectibles, that's the only reason to do fast traveling, but, you can fast travel if you want. That's the thing you can do. Sigil. So let's go ahead and bring in ice. There you go. So now ice. Freeze beam. Looks pretty cool. Like, it looks very nice right there. So let's go freeze some things. Freeze beam. Hey, yo. See, they're frozen. I hit them with fireballs. See, when they're frozen, they take more damage from fireballs. Or from your destruction attacks. Oh, my summon stays with me despite the fact that I'm necromancy. Learned something new just now. So freeze this. And that thing's gonna die to my summon. Freeze these guys. Alright, and I can also do Kinesis to put more debuffs on them. And bam! There we go. When they're under Kinesis, they take more damage from your charged up attacks. So this is gonna hurt a lot. Boom, yep, 1,000. So it's like a question of what do you want to do kind of setup. I'm liking the idea of maybe doing Destruction with Fireball or Lightning if I get lightning later. Doing like a debuff, like either Ice or Kinesis, and then having my Necromancy just have an extra person to fight with me. I think that's the way I'm going to do it, and see if I like anything else as I unlock the other sigils. Where the hell am I going? Alright, here's enemies. Oh, okay, there's my summon. Thankfully it's not dead, that's awesome. Kinesis. Kill that. And I can also do Ice, so this is an interesting Ice attack right here. So, AoE Ice. Boom. Now it takes a moment, but then it explodes. And there you go, now they're iced. I accidentally iced myself, apparently. Boom. And it's dead. So the difference between ice setup is... Oh, I'm still cold. Yeesh. Now I'm present. So, ice makes them weaker to base damage attack, where you're not doing a charge up, while as Kinesis makes them weaker to just getting hit with a charge up attack. That's something worth keeping in mind. So if I want to just click, there you go. You can also, when you do spellcraft, make it that you just do more rapid shots of your base attack, or that you charge up longer, or that your charge up attacks do more damage, things like that. But we've done enough talking, so let's show it off. So, wait, crafting's done in real time, so, okay. Alright, so, crafting. So yeah, smart inventory. Like, do I want to turn all these commons into uncommons? Not now, not now. So, here's a smart one. So, in smart inventory, it takes all those items you've been getting from enemies. I have 54 items so far. It's like, well, you can upgrade what you have currently, like so, and it'll make it better. So right now, this will give it way more damage. That's going to be nice. That's the thing I can do, where I make my fire better. Then I can make my ice trap better, which is the AoE. Like, the middle one's AoE, this one's the left click, and these are the right clicks right here, and then there's your shield. You can craft better shields as well. And this is just making better things right here. Just improve what you got. Custom inventory is actually making things. So I can go over here to crafting, and I can be like, I want to make a custom shield. So select that shield, drag it over. And now what do I want to do with that shield? Like I want like a grounded strategic shield. Okay, and then like what other buff do I want to give to it? And there you go, and then it's good, and then it gets crafted. But my current shield's really good, so I'm not going to craft that. But I can show you what the other shield is. So here's what I have. So here's the original shield. Strategic shield. So it gives you this much health, regen, all that stuff. And at base, it also gives plus 30% faster charging on AoE spells. Then I crafted the deflecting tactile shield. Put over here. And this one gives plus 11% range damage resist, 5% shield regen, 16 shield health. Then I made the moving strategic shield. And there you go right there. It gives me the 30 from the base one. Also gives me health, percentage health, and then movement speed. So it's like, well, which one do I really like is the thing. And I can compare these two. And I like this one because it's got the most health. It gives a lot of things. So there you go. Let's go for crafting here. Let's say I want to make another fire spell. Let's go with fire. There we go. And what kind of fire spell do I want to do here? The symbols tell you what kind it is, really. So these are what we saw before. This is dropping down, so that's an AoE attack. This is the firing forward one, that's the fireball. Just in the symbol, this is galvanized shield attack. So you just look at the symbols and know what kind of ability it is. Just give you a better idea. Or we can go for targeted. So like, I only want targeted abilities. So here it is Enduring Ray. So this is a laser beam, and these are shooting fireballs. And then there's this one, Dissolving Lob, where I'm lobbing like a grenade attack instead. So let's make that one for example. There we go, because we've already seen the beam. Now what I also want to give to it, I want to give it faster cast. Now let's do that. There we go, and now I craft. And eventually you can put a lot more things into it to just give you way better spells. So equip it, and now we're going to see what this looks like. So here it is. You see I'm throwing a grenade now. Now I'm throwing a splash grenade. Look at that. That looks really freaking cool. So let's go take that into combat. Hello! Lobbing them grenades. And you see it's a bunch of little bits of damage though, so it's not really doing a lot of damage. So drop in the rain. Bam. Okay, there we go. Rain it down. There. And there you go. See, it's a bunch of little bits of damage. This looks cool, but it's not doing a lot of damage, so it's not feeling worthwhile. I might want to go with a different one. Like you can see my Kinesis, I just realized, is a grenade. And I like Kinesis grenades because it's slowing down a lot of enemies at once. I was not thinking, I already had a grenade to show off. As you can see, that's not being very effective, so I'm going to want to make another fireball out of it. Like, get my fireball back after this fight. They're Kinesising me, which is really slowing me down. And I also lost a shield. So let's go back and equip our better fire. There we go. So now we got this fireball again, that's way better. Does real nice damage. You can see by the color, by rarity and stuff like that. Now, upgrades to your sigils. Smart over here. Now, as you use your different things, you can give a better base. Now, I like doing fully charged, so I like putting up my critical effect multiplier. So there we go. And just the way you use them is how you'll level them up. Now, just doing damage basically levels up fire. When it comes to Kinesis, it's about setting it up with other attacks for your more critical stuff. Ice is freezing, then doing the base attack and stuff like that. And yeah, that's pretty much all the crafting stuff, except the different ways you can do things. Like there's also pooling.
Oh. The coward's barricaded himself in.
Now I know.
How do I get in there?
There has to be a way. Don't worry, I'll find it.
Like, essentially, the game looks nice. The crafting system is a very cool idea. It's just, there's a point where you just get a little bored. That's my one problem. My one problem is just, we're fighting the same enemies over and over and over again. That's just the one concern I got. And I can dash around to dodge. Strategy to what I'm doing with what I'm casting and stuff like that. It's just going through and mowing things down. I feel like there could be more. Like, the crafting system's kind of complicated, but I feel like there could still be more to this.
Executor. Has the latest shipment from Dravasa arrived?
No such luck, my lord. We haven't heard from the Kivians in days.
Damn them. Are they holding back? Their supply was already a trickle. Executor, I believe we must begin harvesting the local population.
I obey, Preceptor.
Story itself is mostly pretty typical. You have what we're seeing right here, just really bad dudes. That's it. I like the game's just pretty. Damn it, the game's pretty. It's just it looks very samey, and I don't want to complain too much. It's just I mean, that's the things I feel and what I see about the game, and why I feel like it's probably better at a 20 price than at a 40 price. Like, I want to support indies, but sometimes I don't really know about the pricings they've gone with. And this is, of course, perfectly subjective. Like, maybe it is a 40 to someone else. To me, it isn't. And that's just how I feel. How I'm feeling about it. Hey, Griffin. That's a symbol of the guy that's with us. Where is he? He's gonna show up any second now, unless that's him just chilling. Chilling. Oh, there he is.
Right, so these echoes. That's when Shax took power, about 5 years ago.
Oh.
He's been building his forces ever since.
5 years? Jeez, alright. Now I know that.
I ask only one thing of you. Loyalty. Were you bound for the hangman's noose? I forgive you. For I will ask you to kill again. Do you thirst for blood? The cult will fill your cup. You kill for me in the name of Malthus. And this land will be our paradise.
So, you know, bad guy. Bad guy. That's it. He's a bad guy. Bad guy being a bad guy. That's what a bad guy do. He'd be a bad guy. And these are gonna die. Boom. Alright. Got rid of his shield. Just shoot him to death. There are points in the game where there's, at least in the first level, I'm assuming it's gonna run into it again, where there's summoning areas where you have to just fight a ton of enemies for a while. And you kill them all, and then eventually get rewarded with a bunch of sigils. Not sigils, but a bunch of, items to build up your sigils. And that's the thing. And there you go. I think an ice grenade might be good. I should build one of those later. Oh, I lost the shield, didn't notice. But I think I've shown everything there is to show of the game. I missed? Well, he's dead. No, he's not. Okay, he's gonna be. I'm assuming my, oh no, there's my summon. Okay. I can have up to 3 of them, apparently, so I should really work on building that up that army between checkpoints and then running around if I want to change it up. And, yeah, there you go. That's the combat. It's fun. It's just, I've already said what I feel, the negatives of this game and the positives of this game. There's nothing else really to say. So there you go. That is Lichdom Battlemage. Pretty fun. And I recommend it at a lower price. So, I had fun playing, I've had fun watching, and that's what it's all about, isn't it? Having fun, it's coming by, and see you next time.